Hello and welcome back to XOXO Blood Droplets, in which we are trying to save Jeremy King from a demon. To be fair, out of all these people, Jeremy is probably the least terrible, in my opinion. Let's see if we can figure out. We gotta find the real one in my room. My room. It's exactly as I remember it. We're inside Jeremy's dream. Trying to find the real Jeremy that, Heather is in love with. So maybe we can escape the demon. Also, Heather's room is kind of sparse, right? And that's a bad sign. The little dork has never come here. This must be me again. I've been in your room. Jeremy, wait, you have when? When you're gone. Ah, it's not my room anymore. It's his. Interesting. I listen to you here when you're there. What, did he bug my place? That's not okay. But is this like a room of secrets or something? So, like, Jeremy is super possessive of you. I mean, that's been very clear the whole time. Jeremy's like Patrick Bateman. That's what he's giving. He give me real Patrick Bateman vibes. It is. And I keep them put away here. Some of them. You can hear what's in my head? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Fair enough. Thoughts do seem to be pretty transparent in the dream world. Yep, we're all just thoughts now. Well, anyways. Are you the real Jeremy? Probably not. He usually isn't under the impression that sharing all his dirty laundry with me is a good idea. Yeah, I'm not. That sucks. So is not being able to stay away long enough to even talk with you because the demon kept trying to take over my mind. I knew you cared. Whatever. Alright, weird disembodied voice of Jeremy's secrets. I guess I'll... The room. It's going away. I hate this. Yeah, I want to give up. I look so stupid next to everyone else. Why do I bother? Why do I go to this school at all? Right, because of Pran, of course. His awful grandparents had to insist he attend a boarding school and funded my ticket in to make him stop being difficult. Huh. Interesting. That's very interesting. Not like my parents could actually afford to send me to a place like this on their own. They can't do anything on their own, can they? Now, remember, Jeremy hates his parents. The Jeremy we know from our life, beginnings always, has really meddlesome and terrible parents that don't help. Getting to live far away from them is the only reason I'd pick this snotty place over a normal public school. Sigh, it doesn't matter. We're already here and it's whatever. We're supposed to be best friends, but sometimes all having him around does is make me feel worse about everything. You know, he never sleeps with a shirt on, even when he's at home in my room. Ugh, it's annoying. He's such a show-off. Pran doesn't even think about how, by comparison, he makes me seem so small and weird and ugly. I want to hate him in certain moments, but I can't. It's not his fault I'm like this. He doesn't really mean it. And I know Pran doesn't like the way he looks either. We have that in common. I still can't stop thinking these things. It's only gotten worse since we came here. All this depth of Jeremy, geez, this is really interesting. How are we getting all this? It's still GB Patch, right? How are we getting all this out of a weird horror game? Now I have to worry about interacting with you. I really want to, play XOXO Droplets now and see what these people are like in the actual story. I keep saying that. You make me sick. Physically and in the head. All I've ever wanted in life was to avoid things that could make me ill. So why can't I stay away? Why can't I leave you alone? Why won't you leave me alone? Why do I actually want you to leave me alone? Why don't I actually want you to leave me alone? This feels like it might be interesting to romance these people in the actual game and to like see how that goes, because it might be really sweet, actually. I must be crazy. But we already knew that much. Sigh. I hate this. I just hate it. I'd almost rather die so I wouldn't have to spend one more night going round and round thinking all these awful things. So this has got to be the real Jeremy we're talking to now. I accidentally found it by going in my own room. Why do I keep accidentally going to the right place? Well, thank you for sharing, even though I know you literally couldn't help yourself from doing that in here. We'll have to do something about all that once they get us out of this nightmare. You can't. Nothing leaves here. That's the point. You have to stay. It was decided the second you came in. But we'll die both. Oh well, I wasn't kidding before. I don't mind this. We all have to go eventually. Jeremy! Putting you somewhere clean and out of reach of the disgusting, slowly dying hands of other people is also something I've thought about before. I really like this artwork, this imagery, and the music. This is turning out to be really good. I never did it because I'm pathetic, so it's only kind of depressingly fitting. It's only kind of depressingly fitting I accomplished that only in my dreams. It's good enough still. Jeremy's story ending ate a kept secret. This is an actual ending. Not a you died. I mean, technically you died, but it's also an ending. Some endings come about from a combination of choices made throughout your playthrough. Because of that, loading older files from the beginning is simple. Actually, what we want to do is load from here. No, I don't want to save, I want to load. Because they can go somewhere different. We can go the pathway. Oh. It's a kitty. What is that doing in here? Very curious. The first time I had a dream about Jeremy, he was my pet indoor cat. He somehow got out of the house and those other jerks wouldn't help find him. Those assholes. And they all acted like assholes in real life when I told them about the dream. Good times. So I willed something into existence by accident again? Or maybe Jeremy is thinking about cats in his sleep because of what I told him yesterday. That'd be so cute. Try to get the cat's attention. Hello, kitty kitty. Wait. Well, isn't that just like a cat? Someone totally nice wants to say hi and it decides to run off. Oh well, this is probably for the best. I need to keep searching. I can't have much time left. Okay, well that didn't get me anywhere. Maybe it does something if I pick a different choice. But let's go classroom. Okay, that's definitely not what one would usually call normal. Hi. Ellipses. Well, hoping for a reply was too much, kind of obvious, but it's a dream. Who knows what's reasonable? Yeesh, this guy's creeping me out. He doesn't even have eyes, but it feels like he's staring right at me. Yeah, they're all in that other room, right? All of his eyes. Also, he has no mouth and he must scream. Heather. Oh, so you can speak. Isn't that magical? Heather. Talk to Faceless Jeremy. How are you? Can you give me any indication you're not a figment of Jeremy's twisted mind, or mine, or a combination of both, or something? Heather! Is that all you can say? Heather. No, don't come any closer. Where you are right now is just fine. Heather. But please stop. You're really weird and I don't like it. Heather. Yeah, bye. I don't care if you might to get out of here anymore. It's not even worth it. Heather! Ah! Get off, let go. Heather. No! I can't get away. Heather. Huh. I want his face off. What happens if I do this? Yeah, it's probably for the best if it's just back slowly away and never return. Entrance? Another sleepy boy, huh? I'm pretty over this kind of Jeremy, but I could at least give him a chance. Hey, wake up. So maybe I did save the right place for last this time. Ellipses. Jeremy! Hello! Alright, that's new. I'll have to try something more drastic. Stop sleeping! Shake. Jeremy, please! Obviously. focused. Okay, obviously that's not working. I'm also gonna piss off the sensitive demon at this rate. What else could I do? The sensitive demon. Sorry about this, babe. Slap. Still no good. Does it make sense for the embodiment of his mind to be sleeping heavily in his dream, or would that not work? Keep trying. Okay, come on, babe. Bedtime is over. Get up. You can't keep snoozing. I guess that was a dead ending. Sheesh, you've left me no choice. Sorry for this again. Seriously? Keep trying. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, 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 up. Jeremy, you have to. We're gonna run out of time. Please wake up. Oh. Wake me up. Can't wake up. Afraid I have no time for this. He's clearly useless. So, I mean, is that it then? Do I just lose? I feel like I just lose. Let's try it one more time here. Let's see. Is there a way to get out of this quicker? No, we just get this. So what do I do if it tells me I go back to the last choice I made when I do this? Huh. So literally I have no choice. Interesting. I like Jeremy. He was, you know, I didn't really hate him in the other game. So what was this one? If I load this file, find Jeremy. Let's look other places. Afternoon, Nate. Hello, how can I help you? Oh, this is where everybody is too nice. And we find out about the demon. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to give up on this then, because I didn't make enough saves to where I could actually find him. I think. Maybe. Someone tried to call me just now. It was nothing. Okay. Let's see what this does. Afternoon, Everett. Hello, how can I help you? We're looking for Jeremy. Seen him? I have not seen him. Thank you for asking. You're welcome. Is there anything else I can do? No, we're gonna get out. Goodbye. I'll be here if you need me. Huh? So that was strange. Okay, so this is where, yeah, I think we had gone to all these places and everybody was already weird. No. I have one more thought. What if we pick a different option for the cat? Let's see. And if this doesn't do anything, well, we'll see. Grab the cat. This might be my first actual lead. I can't let it escape. Just a little closer. Ha! Ack! Ack! Jeremy! Why are you on top of me? Yeah, I thought the cat might be Jeremy. Okay. Why were you a cat? I wasn't. You definitely were. And you're still on me, you know. I am aware. Ah! Haha, as much as I'd like to stay, I have a lot to tell you. And I'm gonna need you to focus, so I'll let you go. Now shape up, I need to explain the deal. So that's the whole thing. That's awful. Tell me about it, but not really. We don't have time. How are we gonna get out of this? I have no idea. Come on, you gotta at least try a little. Okay, so we found the real Jeremy. He was the cat. That was my suspicion. I forgot about that. We did have an option to go back and save the... I don't know what you were expecting. I was counting on you not to instantly give up, especially when my life is on the line here too. Sorry, at least you won't be mad for very long because we'll be dead. That isn't funny. Sorry some more, but we're stuck. Since I know this is a dream, I can't be convinced to care about pain or fear and have that to force me awake. Sheesh, I was so right. That idiot fake Jeremy who suggested stress as a solution had no idea what he was saying. If you knew, you shouldn't have gone around informing every Jeremy you found that this wasn't real. Maybe then it could have worked. Excuse me for wanting to work together on this puzzle. Oh well, at this point I can only sleep them off. How long is the soul-sucking process gonna take? I don't know for sure. I mean, to be fair, why would you expect Jeremy to care about his own well-being? Well, what I took makes it extremely hard for me to wake up, even from my own frantic thoughts, but they don't actually last for very long. Really, we might have a chance yet, if I could just find a way to delay the process until then. It'll be tough, though. The demon's pretty sensitive, and if he figures out what we're up to, he'll kill you directly instead of with this weird mind-eating thing. Whatever. I guess we'll die either way. Haha, let's do it. Now listen, Jeremy, this guy doesn't seem to be all that bright. When we meet him, I'll ask him how much time is left, and then see if he's totally sure. Maybe make him start to doubt. You stand there, all right? So, sure, it isn't very complicated. Excellent, he's got to be around here somewhere. Ah! What happened? I tripped on myself. Forget him, there are plenty of sleeping boys around here. And this one didn't even get up after you smacked him good with your foot. How do you know he's not the real one? Oh my god, let's not go there, alright? But that's what would make sense. Me being a cat is your idea, sleeping forever is mine. Is there a point in this attempt to make me doubt everything? I think you should go by yourself. I can't help, I'm probably not even real. Yeah, you're real, I'm sure of it. What? Would I be wasting so much of my precious time on you if I thought you were a fake? I could go on my own, right? Heck, I could have gotten out of here ages ago by asking the demon to kill you in the real world, which would free me from this nightmare land. You're real because you were the last choice I had. Everything else got me killed. But I didn't because I like your crummy personality so much. I'm sort of an expert on Jeremy, and I do not want to hear one more shred of doubt from you. Okay. Plus, we're getting these little cut-ins again now that make me think I'm advancing the story. Demon, oh demon, come out, wherever you are. Hello. Also, I was rewatching this and I realized something. The demon has Kasane Teto hair. Why does the demon have Kasane Teto hair? So, it's Teto. It's the Teto demon. Teto word of the day. Demonic possession. That's actually 2 words of the day. Hey. Hey, quietly. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ahem. So, how much longer until this process finishes? 30 minutes. Aha, is that right? You're completely 110% sure that on that number. I need to know so I can set my schedule. You understand, mistakes could be made. I do understand. The time is correct, 30 minutes. In that case, we give up. Excuse me? No, we don't. It isn't over. We have 30 minutes. We can still do something. I'm not that committed to living. Well, I am. I'm very committed. You can leave us alone now. She isn't going to stop yelling. Bye. Wait, come back, you coward. Ellipses. I can't believe you. We're going to die. Sorry. How could you do this? Why would you do this? Because I'm weak-willed. I am so mad. I did all this for you. I wanted to have a life together, and you decided to lay down and die. Say something for yourself. I mean, this is kind of a little bit nice, dying together. What? I sort of always wanted it to be that way. Wow. Uh-huh, yeah, this is a real dream come true. Heh, it is. No, you are wrong. You are wrong. If we were a cute elderly couple at the end of our ropes, that'd be cool, but this sucks. I think it's better. In what way? Because we're not old and sick and dying slowly, it's comfortable here. Seriously, Jeremy, that's why you don't want to keep going? Isn't there anything in this whole wide world you hope to do before your existence is over? Not really. Lies. This is awkward. Yeah, talking about how you actually like things like things is so embarrassing it makes you want to die. Basically. Too bad, we are dying. Yep, there's no point in keeping secrets now. But I don't have to just tell you. We're in my head. I control this place, which means I can show you the kinds of things I think about. Oh, good. I'm gonna enjoy learning about your fantasies, right? Sort of. Partly. You might like it. Whatever. What do you mean, might? It'd be pretty pointless to waste time explaining. There's only 30 minutes left and a lot of stuff is coming to mind. Oh, God. What? No, Jeremy. No. Don't no. You know what? I'm down with this. It took you long enough to grow up here, and I'm here for it. Okay. We get to hear Jeremy's last, wow. His naughty thoughts. There's gotta be a way to do this. You're both real. I'm not the puppet master pulling your strings. You wouldn't have stopped to have this identity crisis if I was. I didn't make some sucky Jeremy who won't wake up for me either. And maybe one is the actual brains behind the operation and one is a creation, but it's still all you. A demon has to spend hours trying to steal the power you already possess. You're the master of your own domain. Sorry, I'm eating. In case you couldn't tell already. If you say so. I do, don't forget it. I'm getting a little tired of his nihilisticness here. He's a little too Mr. Nihilism lately. Demon, come out wherever you are. Hello. Hey. Hey, quietly. It's good to see you. So much time until that process finishes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes! I need to know so I can set my schedule. You understand mistakes can be made. I do understand. The time is correct. 30 minutes. In that case, we give up. Excuse me? Wait, does this really happened the same way? Huh. Is this gonna happen the same way regardless of what I do here? That could be the real one, but it doesn't matter. I'm asleep and you're not. Clearly, you're a more useful version, plus finding the real Jeremy isn't the goal anymore. All that matters is we defeat the idiot man and you're going to help me, whether you like it or not. Any questions? Yes, how am I supposed to help with this? I thought I was supposed to just stand here. Stop immediately giving up on surviving when things get a little tough and start caring for our lives. If not for your own self, then at least mine. Sigh. Okay. Good. Thank you, babe. Sigh. Why don't you just leave? Okay, hey, because she told him that, he actually does it. He actually grows a pair. So there was no way to really know what was going to happen there. It's just, of course. This is how it goes. I can't. I have to finish. Nah, I can't really do Teto. I haven't been listening to enough Teto lately, sorry. It'd be fun to get Teto's synth V voice pack and actually do this, but I can't. I have to finish. No, you don't. You want to finish, and I want you out. But get out! Don't even think about doing anything to me in the real world. Go back to hell where you belong. Alright, I am sorry. Sigh. What? I mean, that was serious? You just made him leave? The whole ass reason he picked you is because you didn't have the brain fortitude for it? Well, I technically could if I cared enough, but I didn't. I kind of did want to just stay in my head with you. It sounded sort of better than going back to the filth of the real world. Then what gives? This is a dream. Anything can happen. I guess a Jeremy that did have it in him was invented. So, even if I'm forced to bend to whatever you want. Haha, wonderful. How awful, more like, but that's life. It is indeed. And it's exactly the life you will be getting back thanks to you, and by that I mean me. My powers of persuasion are a gift. Thanks to you, and by that I mean me. My powers of persuasion are a gift. You know, this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't used that gift to make me down a bunch of sleeping pills in the first place. Yeah, sorry, I'll act more responsibly from now on. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fading away. Yeah, I guess the magic to put you in my head is disappearing, or maybe we're still dying. Better not be. I'll see you on the other side. Start willing it like so, Dream Boy. Whatever. Heather. Ah! Get up, please. Huh? Ah! Pajamas, Jeremy! Also, in this, she has a gigantic head all of a sudden. At this angle. She has like Shiloh gigantic head. I'll never be able to fall asleep in this bed again. Not when I know you've been all over it. Can you forget about your raging hormones for 1 second? Is it true? Have we awakened? Yep, unfortunately. So are those your real-life PJs, huh? Those are your real-life PJs, huh? I didn't buy them. My parents picked it out. Of course they did. For their precious little boy. Haha, very cute. You've always let someone else call the shots. Yeah, apparently Jeremy doesn't have enough a spine. That's his whole thing. That's why Marina was okay punching him in the face. And he didn't do anything about it. Can you leave? No, I'm never letting you out of my sight again. I just want to change. Don't ever change. You're perfect the way you are. Really? You dusted that line off and dumped it in front of me? Haven't you done enough already? Fine, I'll go, but you only have 5 minutes and I'll be listening on the other side of the door in case anything happens. Please don't. Do you want to change or not? I'm perfectly content to let you spend the rest of the day, nay, the rest of your life, walking around like that. Okay, I'll do it. Good, the clock starts now. Jeremy, it's been 5, let me in. Thanks. Haha, I still can't believe we made it. I'm waiting for the rug to be pulled out from underneath. I'm waiting for the rug to be pulled out from underneath us. All of life is an illusion based on our own flawed perception, and we're going to die no matter how much you try to avoid it. I appreciate that, Jerbear. Do not call him that. No. Sorry. I wasn't being sarcastic. We escaped that gauntlet, but it's not over. Every day is a new challenge and a new adventure. It's time we live life to the absolute fullest. I'd rather not. That's too bad for you, isn't it? Don't you ever try to resist. Don't you ever bother trying to resist. We both know I'm the boss. Honestly, Jeremy is probably the perfect match for Heather, because Heather can just, like, tell him what to do and he won't say no. Because he has no will to fight back. Haha, onward, Jeremy. The day is awaiting. Oh, and I have to thank you for something else as well. You did what I asked and slept through most of the night. Despite the problems it caused, I'm still proud, and I'll be sure to make sure this day is worth all the trouble. Okay. Ending 12, a new day. So this is the real ending. I'm gonna say we got the good ending here. We managed to save it. We managed to save Jeremy. So, no, I'm done here. Take care. So, should we start a new one? Or do we want to leave it off there? Technically, that's probably a good place to leave it off. This is a little short, but, let me know where, if you can, in the brief time you have between this video and the next video, where I should go next. I might be doing a little bit of a hiatus too for the 4th of July. I don't know how much. I'm going to be gone for a vacation for a few days, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done preemptively. So there might not be much of this for a while. So you have a little while. Do you want me to go to the dorms, my room, the classroom, the hallway, the entrance, or the meeting room? Let me know next, and I'll do it. We'll go see who we can meet next time.